I came in December just before the holidays. I was feeling a little bit defeated, to be honest. I'd been diagnosed with PCOS a few years ago, but know that I've had it much longer than Western medicine actually diagnosed it. Lots of feelings of just physical and mental heaviness, and just kind of ready to give up. I'd been The last thing I'd done was gone to my endocrinologist, and she put me on a medication that made me extremely sick. It was meant to balance everything. It was meant to help me lose weight, deter my appetite. And I stayed on it for 6 months to give it the full capacity, and all I did for 6 months was throw up, not be able to keep down food, have heartburn, and that just didn't feel right to me. So I went off the medication, and in that I kind of decided to follow a different journey. So I came here in mid-December, just before the holidays, and I did a 5-day detox program. And in that time, a lot of information packed in, a lot of different services. But I was able to learn more about self-care, more about the full balance of, not just your body, but mind, spirit, and what, I don't know if shocked is the right word, but just kind of resonated with me the most was that this is kind of the way I viewed life anyway, this kind of universe, energy put out, energy come in, and this full balance, but I'd never been able to put an actual word on it. So finding a practice that existed for so long, but I wasn't aware of, that actually matched this was just amazing. So during the 5 days, again, learned about food, self-care, and everything that I would need. I went out on my own, new challenge. I'm Italian, very different flavor palette. So went to the stores, did some research to see what I wanted to get, stocked up my shelves, and one of the biggest changes I've made was no more meat. I actually feel great, surprisingly, someone who's eaten meat her entire life. I've been off of meat for actually only about 3 weeks. I made some small changes, little by little each day, just because it was going to be such a transformation to change everything overnight, and I wanted to stick. So I started changing up my spices slightly, started changing up what I was eating, doing yoga, kind of being self-aware. I had a breakthrough where I realized my anxiety sits in my chest, and I put that with feeling like you can't talk, you can't say what you feel, and I addressed that with what I think was causing that, and I feel kind of a sense of relief from that. And in actually just following more strictly, eating right with spices and no meat, which I've actually only been doing for about 2 of the 4 weeks since I've been here, I'm actually down 15 pounds. Which is the weight that I had when I was on my medication. I lost 15 pounds. I went off the medication, I gained it back. And in just the 3 weeks, I re-lost that 15 pounds, and I'm still just going down, and I feel amazing.
Oh my goodness. With the 5 days of cleansing work,
yes,
and practice, and what we learned during the program, depending upon your body type, I think you really took it seriously. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
One step at a time,
yes,
one small change introducing to yourself, because your life turns upside down when you do a huge change. Because that's what I see. The resistance in most of the clients is like, then what do I do? What can I eat? Can you teach me? Can you guide me? But I don't know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
These are all the basic challenges I get in my practice with
yes,
the clients, and then I feel like, wow, this is like starting from zero, where it's a big challenge for people to bring the change in the food is the most important challenge, and very, very tough challenge for people. That small change on the food aspect. Yes. And look at you. Yeah. You said you are Italian, right? You ate pretty much good, and I think meat was also a part of your food.
Meat is a very big part.
Right?
Yes,
big part of the food?
Yeah. Meat and pastas,
okay.
Heavier foods, yeah.
Okay.
I travel for work, and I've been able to make this work even on the road.
And you didn't speak about that also
I did not.
because
That's another challenge
yes,
with flying and stress on the body.
here we
and
go.
not
What we
being
talked
home.
about that.
Yep.
Yeah. So the travel, always in the high pressure plane journey and routines and lifestyle, getting adjusted to the new place, that all is going to be there with your occupation. And
Yeah.
what is the most important thing for us is like how I can create a daily routine so that these external factors are not going to bother you
Yes.
or will not be bothering you, because you have your firm cycle, you have your daily routines in such a way that these factors will not contribute into the imbalances
Right.
easily. So I'm so glad that you came here and I became a part of your journey.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.